What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins, logging in to bring you your Brave Cross Hero of the Week. This week's Hero of the Week is the wild and crazy fighter, the Berzerker. Berzerker is classified as a front support hero with ratings of SS for survivability, A for DPS, and S for support. His main skill is called the Mighty Barrage, where he shatters the ground hard, dealing 229% attack damage to 6 units, knocking them away and stunning them for 5 seconds when they land. His basic attack damages 1 unit in front for 100% attack and deals 20% splash damage to 3 units within 200 range of the target. The splash damage ignores defense and he gains 5 rage. His talents include Tiger Bark. When a battle starts, he forms a shield which absorbs damage, and this is 6 times the current star level he has. When the shield is active, Berzerker is unaffected by rage reduction effects, and when the shield fades, Berzerker heals for 50 HP until the battle ends. He's got Suppression 3, which increases the damage dealt by 45% when attacking a unit who has a less HP than himself. Rage 4 and Iron Wool 4 are all self-explanatory, and his mythic talent is called Deeder. When Tiger Bark fades, he reduces 2 nearby enemies' rage by 35. Berzerker isn't considered as the source of the rage loss as well. 6-star and 7-star are all the same throughout the hero, it just depends on the number depending on their rarity. His unity include Foundation, which is currently locked, and he's got Blood and Kindred, which can be unlocked once you get Dynus and Fleur. Now let's go through the pros and cons. As always, we'll start with the pros. Berzerker's HP and defense are all very good, however he does have subpar DPS. Of course, being a front support hero, this doesn't really surprise me. His main skill, the Mighty Barrage, doesn't deal a lot of damage, however the 5-second stun is very much welcome. This is basically like Aegis Awakening, however Aegis Awakening doesn't really have that stun effect. Tiger Bark is very good as well, as it gives Berzerker that shield at the start of every battle. However, I do think there is a bit of a typo here where he can only absorb 6 times the current star level, which is pretty much 6 times 5. If you have a 5-star Berzerker, that just adds up to 30 damage, which I think is false. I think he absorbs a lot more than that, which I think it will probably be the current level, not the star level. So this adds up to about 420 damage maybe, because I feel that he does absorb a lot more than just 30 damage. This can be seen throughout the video. As you guys can see, even with the shield from the main character, Berzerker's shield actually fades away first before the actual shield from the main character. Suppression 3 is good to, I guess, up the DPS a bit, however, that's still subpar in every single way. Iron Wool 4 is good in reducing damage taken by another 11%, which makes Berzerker a good tank. And of course, let's not forget the mythic ability, Deter. When Tiger Bark fades, reducing 2 nearby enemies' rage by 35 is actually a really big thing. And if these enemy heroes have some sort of rage loss effect, Berzerker is not affected by any means, because the rage loss is not Berzerker is not considered the source of that rage loss. Now let's go through the cons. Like I said earlier, Berzerker's DPS is actually not that great. However, this is not why you're gonna bring Berzerker anyway, so I wouldn't think this is a big deal. However, getting his Shards is another thing, because the only way for you to get his shards is through one of the hero instances in the story mode. One of the hero instances there, you can get probably 3 if you're lucky, and of course you can get his shards in the Legion shop, which at the moment probably isn't the wisest idea, because you would probably spending your Legion points somewhere else. However, if you do decide to invest on Berzerker, I think he has a lot of potential to be great. And on the side note, I know you can get Berzerker shards through probably the random hero shards thing, or I believe you can get him from the chest as well. Not 100% sure, because I don't actually check what I get from the chest nowadays. But these two are the main ones if you want to make sure you actually get the shards without bending over to RNGs. So my final thoughts on Berzerker. I think Berzerker has a lot of potential to be great. However, getting the shards that you need is probably a little bit of a problem, not a whole lot. The DPS, I would just put that on the side, because I'm not expecting Berzerker to be a DPS. I expect Berzerker to tank and ensure that if you have Berzerker in Mythic mode now, that he would reduce the rage in front, making way for more potential for my team. So in PvE, I do think he has a small place in some of the instances, especially in story mode. He may have a small part in Dominion, but I don't think he has any place in the campaign. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be bringing him to 10 Eunuchs or Mountain Bandit. Even in Enemy Invasion, in Dozer, I do think there are a lot of different heroes that are quite more equipped in managing the Dozer invasions. And of course, in PvP, I do think there is a place for Berzerker if you invested enough on him. However, I do have to say that you would probably want him in Mythic, because right now, if you don't have Berzerker in Mythic, there are definitely a lot more better heroes than Berzerker. Anyway guys, that's it for this week's Hero of the Week. Please click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. And please leave a comment below if you think I missed something in regards to Berzerker, especially Tiger Bark, which is apparently quite debatable on how much damage it actually absorbs before it fades away. This is Munchkins logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.